Rain Manus Stadium here at Roswell High School as we get ready for the GACA North-South Football Classic here. Of course, the GACA All-Star Game is one of the oldest high school All-Star games in the nation. First game was in 1938. The game was held in Atlanta until 1966. New format last season, which added the juniors and sophomore games. This is the 74th senior game. You know, I think adding the juniors and the sophomores to this really added a lot to this event.
Tell you what, our state is represented well too. If you look at these rosters, it's not just one certain area of the state, you know, it's
very spread out. The fact that there's just talent spread out across the entire state in a day like today really does a good job of bringing that out.
It's an opportunity for some of these guys to play against a little higher level of competition and maybe show what they can do. And the way this coaching world works with the word of mouth, you know, a lot of other coaches are going to get to see them, not only in this game, but in practices, you know, and how they perform. So this will be an eye-opener for some guys. They'll probably bump their stock up a little bit.
At our All-Star games, we invite the kids in and give them an opportunity to practice. And we also we get All-Star coaches from all over the state to coach them. So they get different instruction. We provide speakers for them, motivational. We provide information on recruiting that they need from National Preps. Does a great job preparing them for the future on what they need to be doing and at what stage in their career in high school, depending on what grade they're in. And then we give them time to get together, and whether it be bowling or laser tag, those type things, and feed them really good and give them an opportunity just to get together with some other players from around the state that most of them may or may not know.
It's been really cool playing with the best player in the state, you know, learning everyone has like a different personality, so.
I get to meet new people and like new schools and stuff, so yes, it's been really good.
It's been great, like to get like the new experience with like different talent from all over the state, not like just playing in your classification.
It's a great experience. I never thought I'd get to do something like this, but it's an absolute great experience. It's made me better. We've already had 2 practices, and I can tell the areas that I need to improve, and I can see improvement from being out here less than 48 hours.
Take snap, going to scramble to the near side. Got pressure coming. Going to go long down the field, wide open at the 15-yard line. And I believe that's his teammate from Faversham Central.
Listen up. Eyes on me. Bottom line is you got to play football. We're waiting for somebody else to make a play. How about you make the play? I don't want to hear about offense, I want to hear about defense, because they've got offense and defense too. You got 2 quarters to fix it. You come here to win, correct? I can't hear you, correct? Let's go out there and kick some butt. Let's go.
Do not be afraid of who you are. Every one of you are blessed. You have talents. There are things that you can do that I can't. So who's got a story that you want to share? What is your purpose? And my prayer to you tonight is this, is that your purpose will line up with your passion.
Well, we're the oldest association in America, started in 1938, and this is the oldest all-star football game.
Well, I played in this game 50 years ago, in the summer of 1968. Back then it was just 1 year, and it was your senior year, so I played in the all-star game that summer before I went to college.
It's such a long time ago, and to see how that game has like impacted someone in my family, but over such a different time period is really cool, and just to see how we both have had a similar experience.
Playing in this game, it was actually fun, playing with people you don't know, creating bonds, working with an amazing coaching staff, and knowing that my grandfather coached in this game, it was like a tradition. It was fun.
Coaching in this game 9 years ago in 2009 with a win was an honor because the South hadn't won in about close to 10 years. I was fortunate to have several people that's in the NFL now.
Well, we want to showcase some of the finest athletes in America, and they're right here in the state of Georgia in all sports. But what we want to do is to give them a chance to enjoy and get to know each other. A lot of these guys that played football out here today, especially seniors, may be going either to be competitors against each other, or they're going to be teammates.
Playing today's game was just an awesome experience, being on the field out there with a whole bunch of guys who was well-deservingly out there. It was a fast-paced game, and I had fun competing against the top players in the state. The biggest thing I took away from the event was the connections being built, whether it was with the players, the people that they put around us, helping us, the FCA, the FCA program, the coaches. I have got a whole bunch of new phone numbers and Twitter accounts to follow. So I'm just happy that I got to build those connections with a whole bunch of new people.
The biggest takeaway probably just like meeting all the players, you know, having a good time, just not being so serious about it, but being serious at the same time, I'd say. But, you know, just getting to meet all these new people and having a good time playing football.
Really, it was getting to know everybody, you know, come together as a team, as a family, get to know everybody, interacting with all the big ranks.
The biggest thing I took away from is learn how to lead new people when you come to them, because I only had one person on the team that I knew coming in, and I had to learn how to lead all of them being the quarterback.
Well, I feel like this impacts the community with getting all the kids involved, whether they're in Roswell or it's just bringing a lot of kids and a lot of families to this area.
I definitely recommend this experience. It's taught me a lot, not only about how to be a better football player, but how to be a better man. They teach you not only football, but the Word of God and how to relate that to your life. So I would definitely recommend this event.
It was like I said, Steve, a fun day of football. Appreciated doing the games with you. Thank you for hanging out with me all day.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we saw some big-time talent in all three of these groups, and so that will do us for tonight for the GACA North-South All-Star Classics. Good night, everyone.